Hello there, my name is Azat Mardan. I am the author of React Quickly, and this is a video in which I will be talking and introducing you to chapter number 5. The name of the chapter is React Component Lifecycle Events. So those events, they're not your standard browser events in which you type something or click a mouse, push a button. No, those are different events. The clicking of the mouse and the typing, those are browser events, but these events, they are component lifecycle events. So from the name, you can guess that component goes through a lifecycle. So it begins when you create it by instantiating that particular class. Okay, so that's good. You have an instance which is also a React element from that particular component class. After you have that instance, what is happening? Sooner or later, that instance will be mounted. So you have certain mounting events, such as component will mount, and later, way later, when this component is destroyed, removed, killed, you get component did unmount. So you have two events: component will mount, component will unmount, and one more event, component did mount. So component did mount happens after the mounting has happened. And between the unmounting and mounting, you have updating. The updating events are component will receive props, should component update, component will update, and component did update. The updating events, those are which are in the middle of that lifecycle, they are happening many times. They could happen many times. But the mounting and unmounting events, they are happening just once during the lifecycle of a particular component. So keep that in mind. Also, should component update must return either true or false. All other components, it's not required for them to return anything. So why you have those components? They are for you to fine-tune behavior of your React components. You can also integrate your React components with other libraries such as jQuery or Backbone or Angular or any other libraries. So let's say before you mount, where you would get component will mount, that event will be triggered and is just a method. So you can put any JavaScript code. You have your window object. So you can attach some event listeners on that window object. And then in jQuery or Backbone, you can listen or you can trigger those events on the window object. And then when component is about to be destroyed or removed from the DOM, you can put your code in component will unmount. So that's the special place where you can clean up those event listeners so nothing is left over from your component to do some cleanup. I'll give you a simple example of a similar integration, the one I just talked to you about. And that's pretty much it. End of the chapter, we got a quiz, a summary, and quiz answers again. So component lifecycle events, it's a very advanced topic because it will allow you to look under the hood of how components work and augment to change that behavior. It's a very powerful skill, very powerful feature of React. It's a very nice thing that they allow you to do that with this great power. It can be only used for good or evil. So components, lifecycle events, they're very powerful, and in the right time, they will allow you to optimize the rendering and the performance of your React applications.